beings need to feel needed. Men more so than women, because men can't seem to justify their own existence. So unless they're needed, useful, productive, making a difference, they can't tolerate their own being. A man, when he gets married, needs to know that he is useful, necessary, important, that he is needed. So the worst thing a wife can say to her husband is, never mind, I'll do it myself. Anything the husband offers, accept it graciously, give him credit for it, even if it's not exactly what you need from him. But if you accept what he's giving, then you can move him to what you really need from him. But if you reject what he's giving, he'll quit. You emasculate him.
I already know that a lot of comments that are going to come on this video is, if a man needs to feel needed, then he's weak, then he's simp, or whatever statement, or whatever y'all call it nowadays. And this is going to come from a lot of women who feel like they are strong, independent women who constantly go around saying they don't need a man, but they desire to have a man. And they want that man to be confident and so on and so forth, and all these different sorts of things. But there's two things I want to talk about in this one. For those women who will walk away with that mentality, then you will forever not actually get a real man. You are going to get a Charlie male who is egotistical, narcissistic, and wants to control you and does not understand how to nurture a relationship. But any man who is a true alpha man also needs to be able to nurture his family, nurture his woman, in order for him to be a full man. Now, if you're always talking about how you don't need him, then why is he ever going to be there? You see, if the woman doesn't need protection, she doesn't need to be provided for, she doesn't need that support structure, that mental, emotional, nurturing support structure from a man, then he has no desire to want to be there, because what he's giving out is not going to be recepted or respected from that man, from that woman. So therefore, he will not desire to be in that relationship. There is nothing about you that is appealing to him at that point, other than possibly some physical beauty. But beyond that, why would he want to be there? He would not. He would not want to be there. This is one of the reasons why most men don't care about how much money a woman makes. Most men don't care about a woman's degrees. Most men don't care about what house she lives in, what car she drives, and all these sorts of things. We don't care about that. We really don't, because we're not looking for that from a woman. Now, a lot of women think, and this is another point, that the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach or through his sexual organ, but that is far from the truth. The way to a man's heart is through the respect that you give to that man, the peace that you give to that man. And part of that peace and respect is having that need to have a man in your life to be a man, to be a leader in the relationship, to be a protector in the relationship, to be a nurturer of the relationship. If you do not allow the man to be those things to you, then the man will not desire to be there. Because here's the thing, I can go to any restaurant and get food. I can get any other woman to come and cook for me. I can get any woman to give me sex. That's not hard. We can go get that. And if we can't go get it based on our personality, we can go buy it. Just to be simple and plain, we can go buy it. But it is preferable to have someone who cook for you or gives you sex and intimacy because they genuinely desire to give it to you out of respect, because they need that from you. Who they need you to give them the emotional support. They need you to give them the moral support. They need you to give them the logical reasonings of leadership. They need you to protect them, to provide for them. Because as a man, I need a woman, right? I need a woman to care for me. I need a woman to respect me. I need a woman to desire me. I need that in order to have a woman in my life. Without that, you are nothing to have in my life. And that's how most men are. And if a woman realizes that, that man will break his back. He will do whatever is necessary to keep that woman, to provide for that woman, and to protect that woman, and most importantly, to nurture that woman. And if he's man enough, he will learn and consistently change in how that woman changes to provide, protect, to nurture, and all the other things that a woman may truly desire from a man. That's the real way to a man's heart. That's the real way to having a good man. But y'all, always remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.